Tony Braxton, love should have bought you home. So, of course, on Thursday of last week, Fox settled its anti-defamation suit with Dominion Voting Systems. Dominion had asked for $1.6 billion. They got about half of that. It's interesting because Dominion's earnings statement from 2021 was $90 million. So Fox gave them more money than they were valued for. Everybody, well, Fox is not going to miss that money. Fox last year was valued at $24 billion. It made $2.2 billion. So in essence, it gave half its earnings away. And even if it's covered by insurance, look how insurance, I had a leaky roof and State Farm wanted to leave. Let me tell you something. Insurance, if I say insurance, people in Florida go, what the hell is that? Because nobody knows what it is. Of course, Fox would settle. Imagine that Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham and then Tucker Carlson had to put their hands on the Bible and swear to tell the truth. That would be like giving a vampire garlic bread. You don't never see Dracula at Olive Garden. That is because Fox has made it is a cottage. And when people go, oh, they all do this. Nobody has made a cottage industry of lying to its listeners and its people like Fox. From everything to this latest debacle when saying that Trump won the election or the election was stolen from him, knowing that it wasn't. As a matter of fact, that's what probably won the case because in Discovery, they found out all the interactions, all the emails, all the texts of people talking about how much they hated Trump and how stupid this was, but we can't say anything because we don't want to lose our listeners. Imagine a doctor telling you what you wanted to hear and only what you wanted to hear. That's the situation at Fox News. So far, Fox News has paid just short of $1 billion to a company that sued them for defamation, and they still have Symantec and some other people to go. Symantec is suing them for $2.7 billion. And everybody, well, Fox didn't have to apologize. Well, let's just say this. The truth of the matter is, when things are settled, generally, there are two things you get. One is nobody has to disclose how much money was actually paid, and the other is you can't talk about it. Now, you see Dominion talking about it all the time. You see Fox not saying anything. They didn't rush statements out. They're trying to get this over. And they have other cases. They have Symantec, a $2.7 billion lawsuit to deal with. It is the largest defamation suit in recent memory. And the largest single company, American media company, paid for this. Now, and incidentally, I wonder if Barack Obama's going to sue for Fox having all these stories and exposés about him not being born here. They've had a cottage industry about it. And here's the thing that's interesting. They all did it in the service of Trump. In the service of Trump. Realistically, the only person who wins when you deal with Trump is Trump. How many people, how many lawyers do you know that have not only have lost their career, but have gone to jail? Michael Cohen and the like can no longer ply their craft. His COO of finance went to jail in service of Trump. How many people right now, 5,000, 6,000 people showed up because they believed the lies that Fox told in service of Trump, and 1,000 of them went to jail. Nobody does good with this dude. How many people are going to be indicted, under investigation because they deal with Trump? No one wins when it comes to him. America lost when it comes to him. They distrust the electoral system. They distrust the press. They distrust the pandemic. All of this. How many people are dead right now because they believe in Trump? Herman Cain right now is probably not here anymore for strictly believing what Trump said. How many people have lost their careers, their livelihood, their esteem, their station, their freedom in the service of Trump? Now you have a multimedia company losing almost $1 billion and probably more in the service of this Trump, in the service of him. And people have the temerity to claim that Trump is like Jesus. Jesus turned the tables on the money changers. Trump just turns the tables on you. That's a little note from the GED section. We got a jazz report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.